Everybody keeps asking the same question right now. Should we buy in Katy or Fulshear? Honestly, this has become the relocation debate in all of West Houston. Because on one side, you've got Katy, established, recognizable, highly developed, top-rated schools, massive retail, entertainment everywhere, strong resale history. But then you've got Fulshear, newer, faster growing, more land, bigger homes, luxury expansion, country club style living. And a lot of people believe this is where the next wave of wealth is quietly heading. And here's what's interesting. I'm not just seeing buyers relocating from California or New York anymore. I'm seeing buyers moving here from Northern Virginia, the DMV, Connecticut, New Jersey, Seattle, Florida, Chicago, international markets, and even other parts of Texas. A lot of them have no idea what these areas actually offer. They hear Katy and they think it's one little suburb. No, Katy alone feels like multiple cities combined. In Fulshear, that's where many buyers feel like they're getting ahead of the next major growth wave before everyone else catches on. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down which area gives you the best lifestyle, where affluent buyers are relocating in 2026, golf courses, restaurants, entertainment, and amenities, which communities have the strongest long-term upside, and where I personally think the smart money is quietly moving right now, because this decision could absolutely impact your quality of life for the next 10 to 15 years. By the way, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to learn everything that there is to know about living here in Houston, Texas, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that you'll be the first one to learn about living here in Houston. My name is Travis Harris, and my team and I get calls, texts, and emails every single day from people just like you who are looking to make their move here to Houston, and we just absolutely love it. So look, whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, send us a text, or shoot us an email, and we'll be happy to help you make that smooth move to Houston. Now, before we compare Katy and Fulshear directly, you first need to understand why West Houston has become one of the hottest relocation corridors in all of Texas. Because once you understand that, the popularity of these areas start making a whole lot more sense. Houston grows outward, and West Houston has become one of the biggest expansion corridors in the state, especially along I-10, the Grand Parkway, Highway 99, West Park Tollway. And honestly, what's happening out here reminds me a lot of what happened years ago in places like Frisco and Prosper near Dallas. Massive master plan communities, luxury suburban expansion, corporate migration, retail growth everywhere, and buyers relocating here are realizing something. You can still get space, newer homes, strong schools, amenities, and lifestyle without paying Northeast or West Coast pricing. That's a huge deal for buyers relocating from places like Northern Virginia, Connecticut, California, New Jersey, because many people moving here are shocked by just how much house they can actually get. And the further West Houston expands, the more this Katy and Fulshear conversion keeps heating up. Now, with that being said, let's start with Katy first, because Katy today honestly feels less like a suburb and more like its own major city. Now, this is what catches relocation buyers off guard. Katy has everything, and I mean everything. You've got shopping everywhere, hospitals everywhere, entertainment everywhere, golf courses, sport complexes, luxury gyms, restaurants all over the place, and some of the strongest suburban infrastructure in Houston. And honestly, that's why so many buyers moving from highly developed suburban markets feel immediately comfortable here, because Katy feels familiar, convenient, built out, established. Now, one thing that also separates Katy is the amount of entertainment and daily lifestyle options available. This isn't one of those suburbs where there's nothing to do, not even close. For example, families absolutely love places like Andretti Indoor Karting and Games, Main Event, Typhoon, Texas Water Park, Home Run Dugout, Pop Stroke nearby, Katy Mills Mall, La Centera at Cinco Ranch, and honestly, you can spend an entire weekend in Katy and never leave the area. But then you add in Katy Asian Town, and the entire lifestyle conversation changes even more. Now, this is the part many relocation buyers never expect. The food scene here is absolutely incredible, especially around Katy Asian Town. For buyers relocating from larger metro areas, this matters big time. Authentic Korean barbecue, Vietnamese food, hot pot, Japanese ramen, international bakeries, boba shops, fusion restaurants, and honestly, this area has become one of the strongest international food hubs in all of Houston. So for international buyers, buyers from New York, Northern Virginia, New Jersey, this diversity becomes a major quality of life advantage. Now, on top of that, Katy also has some strong golf and country club lifestyle presence. Communities and golf course areas like Cinco Ranch Golf Club, Falcon Point, Seven Meadows, Meadowbrook Farms nearby, all help create that upscale suburban atmosphere that affluent buyers are looking for. And once buyers start exploring these lifestyle pockets, they actually start asking the next question. Okay, Travis, so where are the best communities? Well, I'm glad you asked. And honestly, this is where Katy gets really strong. So let's start now with the heavyweight, Cinco Ranch, because this community helped define suburban luxury living in Houston. And honestly, it's still one of the most desirable communities in the entire metro area. You've got highly rated Katy ISD schools, golf courses, over 11 water park style pools, miles of walking trails, tennis courts, lakes, parks everywhere. And what buyers love about Cinco Ranch is that it feels complete. The trees are mature, the landscaping is beautiful, retail is everywhere, restaurants are nearby. And a lot of buyers relocating from established suburban markets absolutely love this environment because it feels polished and stable. Next up, we have Avalon at Seven Meadows. Now, this is luxury Katy. 24-hour man-gate community, golf course atmosphere, luxury homes, prestige, privacy, and honestly, this community quietly attracts a lot of affluent relocation buyers, especially executives in positions relocating to Houston. You've got beautiful golf course surroundings, mature landscaping, private feeling streets, and a strong long-term desirability. This is one of those neighborhoods where buyers drive through and immediately say, okay, this feels upscale. Next, we have Kellywood and Nottingham Country and Nottingham Forest. Now, these areas are what I call classic affluent Katy. Big trees, larger homes, elegant streets, established luxury feel. And these communities remain extremely desirable because they offer suburban peace while still giving easier access toward the energy corridor, especially for buyers who don't necessarily want newer cookie-cutter construction. A lot of relocation buyers from the Northeast or DMV areas love these areas because they remind them more of the mature suburban communities back home. You've got tree-lined streets, spacious homes, outdoor recreation nearby, and a much more established feel overall. Honestly, these neighborhoods age very well. Then there's Ellison. Now, Ellison feels completely different. This is more newer, modern, highly amenitized, aggressively growing, and younger relocation buyers absolutely love Ellison, especially buyers wanting newer homes and a more modern suburban vibe. The amenity centers here are incredible, the trails are beautiful, and the community itself feels very fresh and active. Next is Cane Island. Now, Cane Island continues attracting higher-end buyers because it balances luxury feel, mature landscaping, beautiful architecture, and excellent I-10 access. And honestly, this community still has one of the best visual presentations in Katy. The entrance alone feels upscale, and buyers who want luxury suburban living without feeling too far west absolutely love Cane Island. Then there's the #1 master plan community in all of Texas named Centera that has dominated sales from 2022 to 2025. Now, Centera completely changed the affordable lifestyle home conversation in Katy because the Crystal Lagoon became a massive attraction, especially for younger families relocating from Florida, California, and even international markets. This community created that vacation-style suburban feel, resort atmosphere, and amenity-heavy lifestyle at a much more approachable price point. Honestly, a lot of buyers relocating from out of state are shocked that you can get this kind of lifestyle in suburban Houston. And then there's Young Ranch. Now, Young Ranch has quietly become one of the more underrated communities in this conversation, especially for buyers wanting newer homes, strong value, modern floor plans, and access to great schools. You're seeing a lot of relocation buyers drawn here because it sits in that sweet spot between affordability and lifestyle. And honestly, the value per price per square foot here still feels attractive compared to some of the more established Katy communities. Now, with all that being said, there's also a reason why some buyers eventually start looking further west, because as amazing as Katy is, it's getting crowded. That's where Fulshear starts changing the conversation. Now, this is where things get very interesting because the biggest complaint I hear about Katy today is density, traffic, congestion, busyness, especially I-10 traffic, Grand Parkway congestion, school traffic, heavy retail density. And some buyers start saying, this feels busier than I expected, especially buyers relocating from quieter suburban environments. Another thing, a lot of Katy is more built out now. So buyers wanting oversized lots, more peace, quieter surroundings, luxury acreage feel, more future upside, start pushing further west. And honestly, the second many buyers drive into Fulshear, they immediately notice the difference. The pace slows way down, the roads open up, the atmosphere changes, and for a lot of buyers, that feeling becomes very attractive. Now, this is where the smart money conversation really starts heating up, because Fulshear today reminds me a lot of what Katy felt like years ago before the massive explosion happened. You still have more open land, larger home sites, lower density feel, aggressive future development, luxury expansion, and room to grow. But honestly, the biggest difference is the lifestyle feel. Fulshear feels quieter, slower pace, more nature connected, more peaceful, and buyers relocating from high-stress metro environments absolutely love that, especially hybrid workers, because now people are thinking, if I only commute into Houston a few days a week, why not live somewhere bigger, quieter, and more scenic? And that mindset is fueling Fulshear right now. But once buyers fall in love with the atmosphere, the next thing they start asking, okay, what are the best communities out here? And honestly, some of these communities are incredibly impressive. The first community on our radar today is Cross Creek Ranch. This community helped put Fulshear on the map. Luxury amenities, beautiful lakes, miles of trails, resort-style pools, and honestly, Cross Creek Ranch still feels premium. A lot of relocation buyers tour this area and immediately understand the appeal. Next, we have Cross Creek West. Now, this is where many buyers think the smart money is quietly going right now. Builders are active, infrastructure is expanding, growth is everywhere, and buyers feel like they're still getting in relatively early compared to more mature communities. I also love Fulbrook on Fulshear Creek. This community is absolutely beautiful. Oversized lots, luxury homes, abundant green space, nature everywhere. And honestly, this community attracts buyers who want elegance and privacy without feeling disconnected from Houston. This is one of the strongest options for buyers wanting estate-style living, larger home sites, scenic surroundings, and a quieter luxury environment. I'm also fond of Western Lakes. Now, this is luxury Fulshear. 24-hour gated security, custom homes built, championship golf, country club atmosphere, nature-rich surroundings, and honestly, a lot of affluent buyers relocating from outside of Texas absolutely love Western Lakes because it feels peaceful, private, and exclusive. This community offers resort-style amenities, country club living, oversized custom homes, and a very strong sense of community. And the golf course lifestyle out here is a major draw for executive buyers, especially buyers relocating from upscale suburban markets around the country. Now, one thing buyers also love about Fulshear is the community feel. And that's something that's hard to explain until you actually experience it. Fulshear isn't trying to become Katy. And honestly, that's exactly why many buyers love it. This area feels more community-oriented, lifestyle-focused, scenic, and relaxed. You've got local coffee shop, boutique restaurants, golf course communities, wineries nearby, nature-focused living, and events like the Fulshear Farmers Market. Give the area a very strong small-town luxury vibe. And buyers coming in from fast-paced metro areas often tell me this area just feels calmer. Now, does Fulshear have the same level of entertainment and infrastructure as Katy? No, not yet. But honestly, that's the part of the appeal for many buyers. And that brings us to the biggest question of all. Honestly, both places, but for completely different reasons. Smart money in Katy, if you want mature infrastructure, entertainment, restaurants, convenient, easier commuting, established resale strength, then Katy still makes a ton of sense, especially Cinco Ranch, Avalon at Seven Meadows, Cane Island, Kellywood, Ellison, Young Ranch, and Sunterra. Now, for the smart money in Fulshear, but if you want long-term growth upside, oversized lots, quieter living, luxury suburban expansion, country club atmosphere, and future appreciation potential, then Fulshear is incredibly hard to ignore right now, especially Western Lakes, Old Brook, Cross Creek Ranch, and Cross Creek West. And personally, I think the next 5 to 10 years are going to be huge for Fulshear. And that's exactly what we help relocation buyers figure out every single day. Not just what house should I buy, but what lifestyle fits you the best? What commute makes sense? What community fits your family goals? And where you should be really looking at long term. So if you're thinking about relocating to Katy, Fulshear, or anywhere around Houston, please give us a call, send us a text, email, or schedule a Zoom meeting. And now I want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments section. Are you Team Katy or Team Fulshear? And what neighborhoods or communities stood out to you from today's video? Maybe it was Cinco Ranch, Ellison, Centera, Western Lakes, Cross Creek Ranch, Old Brook, or maybe there's another neighborhood you think deserves to be on the list that I didn't mention today. Drop it down below because I read every single comment and I love to hear your thoughts. And if you're still researching Houston, make sure you check out my next video, Avoid Moving to the Wrong Area of Katy, Texas, because this video could save you from making a very expensive mistake. And until next time, we hope to show you around town.